Oh, that was thrilling, Judy. Gee, that was a beauty.
Thank you. Say, Bing, I have some big news concerning you.
Me? What is it?
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm afraid it might turn your head.
Oh, out with it. What's the news?
Well, next week is National Secretaries Week, and the secretaries of the country have selected you as the radio star the secretaries would most like to take dictation from because of your soft, melodious voice and impeccable diction.
What was that again, lady?
Broke myself up with that.
The secretaries have selected you as the ideal boss because of your soft, melodious voice and your impeccable diction.
Oh, because of my soft, melodious voice, eh?
Well, don't overdo it.
Who else? Who else did the secretaries vote for in the soft, melodious categories?
Tallulah Bankhead came in second.
Who was third? Andy Devine?
Yes, and a lion from Quo Vadis was fourth.
Don't you go knocking my award now, Judy. Just to show the secretaries of the country that I appreciate their honoring me. Next week, every secretary in the country can take the whole week off.
Oh, Bing, that would be awful. That would paralyze industry, throw the whole country into confusion.
A little more confusion would hurt?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, I think I should do something for the office girls, inasmuch as they were so nice to me, Judy.
Whoa, Bing, I just had a horrible thought.
What's that?
I wonder if your secretary voted for you.
Well, if she didn't, I'm going to put gum in her backspacer. Some stenogs out there.
Everybody thinks you're such a doll, but I bet you're no rose to work for.
I'm the essence of sweetness and light and consideration. Not to mention my soft, melodious voice and my impeccable diction.
Well, we'll find out. I'll tell you what. I'll play the part of your secretary, Betty Eastman, and we'll give the folks an idea of what a typical day at your office is like.
Okay.
All right, then I'll play your secretary. You play the part of Bing Crosby.
An actor's dream.
You're going to have to step outside because we're going to start early in the morning at your office before you arrive.
Oh, all right. You commence, Judy, and I'll join you on cue.
All right. Hello, Bing Crosby's office, star of screen, radio, and fighting desperately to keep out of television. What's that? You want to know about the Crosby Foundation? I think he wears Scotch tape and a waist cincher. You're welcome. Bye. I better get the boss's mail ready. He wishes he could sing it that good. Oh, I think I hear him coming now.
Good morning, beauty.
Good morning, beast.
Well, that's a fine way to start the day. What's the matter with you?
You know, everyone thinks you're such a doll, but you're no rose to work for, believe me.
Well, the fella... Now, temper.
Oh, well, you're not the only actor in Hollywood, you know. I've had an offer to go to work for Bob Hope.
I don't think you're fast enough.
What do you mean not fast enough? I take 200 words a minute.
I mean on your feet.
I wouldn't mind if he caught me. Say, Mr. Crosby, does Mr. Hope have a lot of money?
Does he have money? He's loaded. That boy he's the heel of fortune.
Very funny.
Now, let's see, what's first? Do you have any messages for me?
Yes. Johnny Ray called and wanted you to sing at his wedding.
Why? Why would he want me?
Well, he's tired of crying over his own voice.
Very funny. Now open those big doors and have my brother Everett drive in the truck with my fan mail.
You dreamer.
What do you mean, dreamer?
Here's your fan mail. One postcard from Australia.
Oh, yes. I'm still very big down under, you know.
Well, don't just sit there. Do something about it.
Now, let's get to work here. Now, read me my schedule for today. What do I do?
I have it right here. From 9 till noon, you have nothing planned. And then lunch from 12 to 2, your afternoon nap from 2 to 4. And after your relaxation period, you go home at 4:30.
Cancel all that. There's too much to squeeze in on a busy day. Now, get your pencil, please. I want to dictate.
Okay, you dictator.
Never mind.
Hello? Bing Crosby's office, star of screen, radio, and very big down under. Oh, hello, Charlie. What, Charlie? I better hang up now, Charlie. The sniper's here. Bye, Charlie.
Now, will you please take this letter?
Oh, if you insist.
Well, for your information, the National Secretary's Council voted me the man they'd most like to take dictation from.
I voted for Tallulah.
Well, you can think about that while you're picking the gum out of your back spacer. Now, come on, please take this letter.
Okay, shoot.
Smith and Smith.
Smith and whom?
Smith.
I have Smith. What was the last name?
Smith.
I thought that was the first name.
It's Smith and Smith.
Oh, two Smiths. huh?
Yes.
All right, I got it now.
Read it back to me.
Don't be so suspicious. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. Smith and Smythe.
Smith and Smythe.
Sounds more classy.
Just put down Smith and Smith.
Oh, all right.
Smith and Smith. Gentlemen.
I used to go with a fellow named Smith. Believe me, he was no gentleman.
Don't tell me your troubles.
He was no trouble. He was just no gentleman.
Will you please take this letter?
Let's not forget our soft, melodious voice, shall we?
Very well. Smith and Smith, gentlemen.
Sorry, 12 o'clock. Lunch?
Just a minute now. No lunch till we sing a song. I must vocalize, you know. What do you say we blend on that old favorite, For Me and My Gal?
Okay, boss. Who starts
You start with a ding-dong, and I'll be along shortly.
it? Here we go. Ding dong, ding dong, do you hear the bells go ding dong? Do you know why they're ringing?
I know, I don't know why they're ringing.
Well, you're gonna get a big surprise, 'cause I'm gonna put you wise. The bells are ringing for me and my gal. The birds are singing for me and my gal. Everybody's been knowing to a wedding they're going, and for weeks they've been sewing every Susie and Sam. They're congregating for me and my gal. The parson's waiting for me and my gal. And sometime we're gonna build a little home for 2 or 3 or 4 or more in Love Land for me and my gal. The bells are ringing, ringing for me and my gal. The birds are singing for me and my gal. Everybody's been knowing to a wedding they're going, and for weeks they've been sewing. They've been sewing something old and something new, so something that is blue, so they can make a trousseau for my gal. They're congregating for me and my gal. Look here now, that's the parson waiting for me and my gal. And sometime we're going to build a little home for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or maybe more. Love Land for me and my gal.